if I healed last time. Why am I here? Oh. Okay. Alright. Check out the second floor. Oh, here you are. Let me continue. It's finally time for chapter 2. Here we go. At last, right? Ha, I know you're thrilled. The meteors shone with a rainbow brilliance as if some great life was held within. That was when, as if drawn by brilliance, a Pokemon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That Pokemon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of the two primal Pokemon, and peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered Rayquaza as a true savior. 1,000 years after this time, the meteoroids fell once again. A huge meteoroid, far greater than any before, struck the planet, boring deep into the ocean, leaving behind a crater larger than any other. The land born of this event later became known as Sootopolis. And that's it, chapter 2 is over. But we are only just at the starting line. There's a long way yet, don't fall behind now. Whoops. Now our tale reaches the best part. Sootopolis was born from a great meteoroid strike. The great meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it, and a great welling of natural energy poured from beneath Hoenn. Thirsting for energy, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon once again woke. The people had a wish, a memory from 1,000 years before. They wished that the legendary Pokemon clad in emerald light would appear again. The huge meteorite that lay at the heart of Sootopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. In its brilliance it resembled a vast and powerful keystone. And once again Rayquaza descended from whence it came, from in the heavens. The people fell to their knees before Rayquaza made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokemon. It was enveloped in blinding light, and as the light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge, a sublime figure, incandescent, with overwhelming life force. It was humanity's wish that brought about Rayquaza's transformation in the face of the Rainbow Stone. Yes, a wish, an intangible thing invisible to the eye. Yet this wish bound people and Pokemon together, enabling the legendary Pokemon to change its appearance. Doesn't it remind you of something? That's right, it sounds like Mega Evolution, doesn't it? to Gear to 58. And how did the story end? After being transformed by the wish of the people, did Rayquaza save them from disaster? Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. The golden filaments that sprang from its body covered the sky. An emerald brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and emerald light visibly sapped the power from Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, the two vanished into the depths of land and sea. Rayquaza watched them go, regaining its usual appearance. Then it soared back up into the heavens where it dwelled. A witness to this series of events, a tall visitor from a distant land said, It is the Delta, born of the great disturbances in the world. By the bonds born by mankind's wish and the power of the stones, it will calm troubles that plague the world. That was when the Draconids constructed their great tower to hold a rainbow stone that had granted Rayquaza its power, and to try to get a little bit closer to Rayquaza in the heavens above. To record the history of their trials and their great feats of mighty Rayquaza for all to know, they left behind the murals you see here. Murals. A giant tower and paintings of the past. You know, I feel like I've seen something like that recently. Heh, but now I suppose it's time for the last chapter in our tale. At last we reach the final chapter. 1,000 years of peace followed after that disastrous time, but the Draconid people, learning from their long history's cyclical nature, foretold that the meteoroids would fall on this land again. The meteoroids to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. The meteoroid would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who held knowledge of the past arrived at a plan. Their plan was to invoke Rayquaza, the great savior, and summon it to this land before the meteoroid could strike. And that's it. That's the end of the Draconid's tale. I spent a long time thinking about how I could protect the happiness of as many people as possible. What I must do is one who holds both the knowledge and the power, one who bears the heavy wishes of those who cannot live up to that fate. Well, I had to be really creative, you know? Hold off on that. TM64 explosion. See that, Aster? You always wanted to watch them, right? The Lidlinoids, a million glittering stars falling from the sky. The show is about to start. Aren't we happy now? Yes. What could be better, dear Aster? Haha. Welcome to Dragonheart Altar. Aiden, you know what I'm trying to do here by now, don't you? That's right, I will summon Rayquaza to this world to destroy the meteoroid headed for Hoenn. It is our duty. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always turned my eyes up to the sky. When I was so full of uncertainty that I felt my heart might be crushed by it, when I was so grief-stricken and alone I thought my heart might break of it, I turned and looked up there, so that my tears would never ever fall. What about you? Have you ever had to do something like that? Right. I used to watch the stars like this all the time, together with Aster. We were always good together. We were always together, in good times and in bad. I loved her. I loved her with everything I had. But I still lost her. I want to see her. I want to be with her again, my sweet Aster. I will, won't I? With this, just a little longer. Guess I should say good morning. You slept well, didn't you? You look so adorable when you sleep. Sorry about the knocking you out thing. Enough. I think it's time that I gave it a shot. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. If something happens to me, please take this little one. Okay, here I go. With jewel bright and borrowed mind from the spirits of the departed, through sacred rite and thy great sight, my life as well I offer. The keystones that Zinnia holds are giving off a blinding light. I summon thee to aid this fight and save us from disaster. Realize them upon this world, for this do I summon thee. Rayquaza! Rayquaza, I did it. Now the world will be saved, Aster. Aster, I did it. Great Rayquaza, hear my wish. Achieve your Mega Evolution. Take hold of your true power. Show me your true face. The Rayquaza will save this planet. Zinnia's keystone does not react. Huh? How can this be? I gathered all the keystones that could withstand your great power and summoned you here. You came, and yet why? Come on, do it. Mega Evolve. Why won't you? Zinnia's keystone does not react. What? It can't be. The one without enough power is you, Rayquaza? The meteorites that should lie within Rayquaza's great body aren't enough. Have these thousand years drained them of their power? This can't be. Everything I've done till now. Aster, I can't take anymore. Aiden's meteorite suddenly began to glow. The glow of Aiden's meteorite grew even stronger. What? That meteorite? It's just like a megastone? Pure. Rayquaza swallowed Aiden's meteorite. Light is spilling forth from within Rayquaza's body. Whoa! Swallowing meteorites allows it to store as much power as a Megastone. Your meteorite summoned forth the power needed for Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. Ha! It's amazing. Aiden, Rayquaza is trying to build up power. It wants power for itself to take you on. Use everything you've got and win over Rayquaza. You have to master it. This is the legendary Pokemon that all Hoenn views as our great protector. And the only one who can direct it now is you. It's you. You have to do this. Yeah. Rayquaza appeared. I'm gonna save my Master Ball for Deoxys. Alright, please don't die. Oh god, no. Oh no. No. Fuck me. Oh. Oh, okay. That's helpful. I wonder if non-Mega Evolved. A non-Mega Evolved Rock Slide and then Ultra Ball Spam. Yeah, that's what I was looking for the first time. Oh. Okay. That was easier than I expected. It flies forever through the ozone layer, consuming meteoroids for sustenance. The many meteoroids in its body provide the energy it needs to Mega Evolve. Rayquaza wishes to join your party. Select something to send back. Gems. Sorry, Cozy. You're a good friend. Is it over? Murr. Congratulations, Aiden, and thank you. History has chosen you. The truth remains that Rayquaza chose you and not me, but, while I don't know exactly how to put it into words, I think I understand why. You'll be successor to our long history now, and I pass you the final key to Rayquaza's true power, a move that only it can learn, Dragon Ascent. That's it then. I guess it's time that I do my last task as Lord Keeper. You have attained Rayquaza's power for your own. Now I'll have you prove to me that you can master that power in battle. That is my final. the final duty of the last lore keeper of the Draconid people. Show me that you can exceed it, the entirety of history that we have clung to until today. Phew. My pulse, I can feel it racing. Yes, I'm feeling totally pumped. This is it. God, it's a female Goodra. Goodra's C.male. Let's see what dragon scent does, though. Oh. I shouldn't have too much problem since Mega Rayquaza is literally the most overpowered piece of shit in the game, especially because it can hold items. Mega Rayo. About to send in Tyrantum. Yeah. I think Tyrantum might be part right. I'm gonna Dragon Dance just to make it more fun. Maybe not, because it just tanked the hell out of that hit. And then I used the exact same move and destroyed Altaria in one hit. This is basically just a demonstration of how overpowered Rayquaza is. Oh, yes, one turn kill. No. Noivern. Is Noivern part dragon? I was about to send in Salamence. Will you switch? No. Oh, Intimidate. And then it's going to turn into Mega Salamence and I'm going to destroy it in one hit anyway. The Balanced Dragon. Just like I'd expected of you. 6,200. I guess it falls to you now. That settles it then. Aiden, you should even be able to beat that meteoroid that's approaching the planet. You and Rayquaza together. I'm leaving this task to you, our new successor. Successor Aiden. You and Rayquaza must protect nature, people, the Pokémon. cheesy in a really satisfying way. That was good. Wonderful, I accidentally kill it with extreme speed. Nope, but I came close. Oh, that was a mastodon. Gonna turn up the anti-climatic. Oops. Myrrh. You received a letter from Aster. I was finally able to bring everything to an end. I thank you for that. I think I'll spend some time now trying to find out if it's also possible to forge a new beginning for something I once lost. Until we meet again, Zinnia. The energy reading appears to be diffusing. Well, we can confirm that the meteoroid has been destroyed, sir. Professor. The meteoroid, it's the powers above. Thank the powers above, it's... Calm yourself, man. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm so happy I could kiss you. We did it, we actually did it. Wow, success is ours. Ha, ha. Thank you, Aiden. I'll be leaving then. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, Dad. Wait just a minute, Wally. That's right. Are you okay? You looked like you were in trouble recently when those strange thugs came around. Of course. My Pokemon and I are fit for anything. See, Aiden got my Keystone back for me. Mr. Norman gave me a ticket to a resort that sounds really neat. I can't wait to go and check it out. My, I never dreamed I would one day think that Wally was too well. Yes, but he looks so honestly happy that I can't help feeling happy too. Bro, sorry. Archie, it looks like Matt feels sorry for what he's done. It's unforgivable. Ah, bro. Absolutely unforgivable. Archie, I can't forgive what I've done, huh? I drove my own loyal crew to such despair as this. I have no right to call myself a leader anymore. I'm sorry, Matt, I truly am. Oh, bro. I'm planning to start everything over from scratch, Matt. What happened back there with Kyogre and what happened this time? Look, you can't do anything if you're all wrapped up in what you believe. Team Aqua or Team Magma, Pokemon or people, there's no reason why we've got to pick just one of them. It might be a pain, it might even be a bit scary, but we've got to take that step into the unknown, mix with people who aren't like us. That's the kind of Team Aqua that I want us to be from now on. You think you can be a part of that kind of Team Aqua, Matt? You bet I will. I can't believe these two. What do they think they're doing standing there with their faces all wet with tears? Well, I guess it could be worse. I still owe you for your help at the Sky Pillar. Thank you for that. Ah, how unlike you to be so thoughtful. Heh. You know, this experience really brought it home for me again, that there's still so much about this world I do not know. I wonder what would have happened to Hoenn if Aiden had not been here to aid us with this and the incident with the super ancient Pokemon. I alone was powerless to stop either. There's no one person in the world who knows all. None who can do all. Steven, there's no cause for such worries or concern. Don't worry, it's not that I am so shocked by my own disappointing performance, but rather what? I was just thinking about how much more there is I must learn about nature, about Pokemon, and about my fellow humans as well. if I am to keep living in this huge, wide world. I want to walk around this world on my own 2 feet, to see with my own eyes, to feel it on my very skin. I need to put into practice all the advice I ever gave to Aiden. That's what I'm thinking now. Steven, you can't intend to. But no need to fear. I won't just disappear at once. I'll still be around doing my duty on behalf of the Pokémon League. But when the time does come for me to pursue my own hopes, I hope that you will also be behind me to lend a hand. It seems I have little choice. I bow to the whims of the pampered air. I, Wallace, will do this thing you wish. Heh. Ha ha ha. Thank you, my friends. Aster, it's over. It's all over. Zinnia, my child. Granny, you have worked so hard. It is enough, child. Be done with your burden. Let it go now. For everything there must be an ending. Only then can there be a new beginning. This is immutable truth that all living things on this planet, great and small, must accept. We Draconids have seen it in our history as you've seen it in your own life. Now is the time for rest. Let down the great burden you have borne so long ago, so long alone, so that you might at last take a step forward toward a new life. Now is the time for rest. Yes. I suppose Brennan and Aiden have probably arrived by now. I imagine so. The weather is good today. They should get a view of the stars. But you know, I really am glad we moved here from Johto. I think that meeting you, Birch, and Miss Birch, and your boy has had a huge impact on Aiden's life. Oh, it's just the same for our Brennan. Don't you agree, dear? Of course. Whenever he does make it home, all Brennan has to talk about is Pokemon and his pal Aiden. I think he's over the moon about this adventure and this great friend he's found. I think our girl is just the same. She always looks so happy these days. I hope we continue to look after our Aiden for many more years to come. Why, Norman, you don't even have to ask. Nothing could make me happier. Thanks, old friend. Well then, dear, isn't it about time we're headed back home? I should get supper started. Oh yes, those kids will probably be starving when they get home. Oh, I didn't make any plans for dinner yet, dear. Any plans yet for dinner? What do you think we should have, dear? That was kind of awesome, so those are the little annoyances. I'm really going to have to thank your old man for this one. It's like, I don't know, I feel like I've been knocked flat on my back. Thanks, Aiden. I'm really glad I got to see this with you. Announcement. Thank you for visiting the Mossy Space Center. The center will be closing shortly. Please make sure that you don't forget anything when you leave. It's true what they say, though. Time really flies when you're having fun. Well, bye. Aiden. See you tomorrow. You're back at last. Welcome home, Aiden. Morning, Aiden. You must have been bushed. You slept like a log. Oh, but before I forget, this came for you. It's from someone named Bryony. Aiden obtained the SS ticket. So it was a ferry ticket, was it? As I recall, you can catch the ferry from the ports in Slateport and Lily Cove. Aiden, if you have ambition as a trainer, I want you to take that ferry to the battle resort. I think it'll teach you that there's no end to a trainer's chosen path. I'd better be heading back to the Petalburg gym then. Thanks for looking after the house while I'm away, honey. Oh, that dad of yours. Can he ever forget about work? I wish he could just switch it off and take it easy sometimes, but I love him just the way he is. Oh, that reminds me. Here, I've been thinking I should give this to you, Aiden. Aiden obtained a Laudio sight. Remember the night you went to see the star show? Well, I found this in the grass out front the next morning. Isn't it pretty the way it sparkles? It's like a rainbow. Help me. It's not over yet. Help me. Oh, why, if it isn't Aiden? Help a professor out. I've got some Pokeballs in my bag there. Oh. I'm gonna have to pick Cyndaquil. Typhlosion is my favorite. One of my favorites. My. Good thing that Shroomish wasn't as fierce as it seemed. I sure do appreciate you trying to help me out, though. In fact, why don't you keep that Pokemon? Yes, that one from the Johto region. Well, I hope to see you later. I somehow get the feeling that I will if I stick around here. I'm having a hard time deciding where I should go catch Pokemon next, but hey, if I run into you while I'm out there catching Pokemon, Aiden, I can pitch you a battle if you want. Oh, that's the Delta episode.